Okay, welcome back. I am going to clean out these carbs. I don't think these carbs are adjusted right, so I'm going to fix them. So I'm going to take them off, and it's relatively easy. I've already turned the gas off. I'm going to take them out, and I'm going to set them up. And I'm going to kind of set them up like the Moto Guzzi handbook provides, and also like there is a Antietam Bikes up in Maryland. A guy named Charlie Mullendor owns it. He's an insanely great resource. I'm going to kind of use a mixture of his and also the book. So, but first of all, I need to take them off. I'm pretty comfortable that the bike runs okay. I mean, because I'm pretty confident of the timing. So if I start it up, I mean, it starts immediately. So, but I feel very good about that. So ignition timing, I think, is fine as well. Valve adjustment, I think, is fine as well. So I am going to, I'm going to take these off. So I'm going to take off the carbs, and when we come back, I'm going to have them both on my tool bench. So stand by. Okay, we're back, and I'm going to start taking these apart. And these are some Dellorto 29 CS and CD carbs. I have a couple of gasket kits. So we're just going to go through and make sure that these things are good to go and that they're set up properly. Any gasket that does not look good, I'm going to replace. I want all the parts to look the same. Looks really clean. Looks really clean. And let us let's take out the jets. We're going to start off with this is the pilot jet. It looks really kind of clear, to be honest. It's pretty good, actually. The next we're going to take out is the enricher. It looks kind of clear. It's a little bit clear, but that's the enricher. Next, we're going to take out the main jet's like never clogged. It's just huge. And it's huge. Yeah, the hole is really huge. Let's take out the spring. This is the accelerator pump. And let's take this apart. There's a spring. Seems like it's a little bit stuck in there. We're going to clean that out as well. So this is the idle set screw right here. Take these cones off as well. These aren't getting put on until like absolutely the very end. The next, this is the air fuel mixture. I don't care what it was set at. I'm going to replace this gasket, definitely. There's a little bit of dirt on that, which is fine. We'll clean that off. So everything is off of this one. So let's go to the next one. And first, we're going to check pilot jet. Just want to take this guy off. Yeah, they're really clean. I know because I actually cleaned them, so. Let's take a look at this pilot jet. So this pilot jet is clogged. No, not really. No, it looks okay. It's I'm going to tell you what this the gasket on this enricher jet is really kind of like deformed. So we're going to change that. That one actually looks clogged. Anyway, let's take out. Again, this is the main jet. It's like never clogged. It's just huge. Yeah. don't like it that those do not fall out. There actually looks like there's debris in there. It looks like there's stuff in there actually. Yeah, it doesn't look that clean. So next is the, and again, I do not even care about these air fuel mixture screws because we're going to set it to the factory base and then we're going to rework it. Take the idle set screw out. And we are going to use compressed air. Yeah, this one's dirty too, which is good. It's got a filter in it, so that's good. Got a lot of dirt in it. That's good. Okay. Okay, so now the first step is that let's just clean it a little bit with some carb cleaner. Then we're going to blow it out. But let me get some compressed air. Okay, so first I'm going to blow out here, and I want to make sure it's coming out. It is. So it's coming out here. I can feel it coming out through both holes. I can feel it coming through both holes. There's the pilot hole. So this one looks good. Next step is to put on I'm gonna measure the float height. And right off the bat, I can tell that. So we're back. So what I'm gonna do is I need to check it's like this float height is not right. So I'm going to measure the distance from here to the top of the float on either side, and I think it should be 24 millimeters plus or minus 0.5 millimeters. And yeah, so it's really kind of hard to show, but it's actually it's like really kind of close. So that's 24.19. That's good to go. And this side looks pretty close to being, let me get this a little bit closer. This also is, I mean, it's, so the float height looks good. Let me do, so let's pop this open and see how there's like a little plastic ball bearing in here. And it's actually kind of gummed up. So let me clean. So there's like a little ball bearing. I guess it's like a check valve. It acts as a check valve, I guess. And stand by 1 second. I just want to clean this up a little bit. I need to actually get a little piece of like emery cloth or something. So stand by. Okay. There he goes. So that looks good. So I'm just basically, I guess, removing a little bit of the debris on the side. I mean, it looks like brand new, to be honest, but I really want it to slide comfortably and easily in this. And it does. It falls in and falls out. So let me get a piece of wire. So we put the spring in here. Spring fits in like that. You don't really need to jack these down that hard. And that is not one. The next is we're going to put that is a main jet. So we're going to put the main jet in. So this is the pilot jet. I'm gonna make sure this is really nice and clean. I squirt it with some brake cleaner, and not brake cleaner, carb cleaner, and nice and clean. So put the pilot jet back in. The next is the enricher tube, and that we've got to replace this. This guy's all messed up. And so getting these guys on is not easy. Okay, we got it on. So this is on. We've already cleaned out the enricher tube. Looks good. So just tighten that down a little bit. Okay, this is the air fuel mixture. I'm going to cinch this in all the way. I'm going to gently cinch it in all the way, and then I'm going to back it out 2 turns. 1/2, 1, 1/2, 2. Okay. The next is putting the bottom cover on. I'm not going to replace this gasket or the bottom gasket, because there's no leaks. They fit very well. And so let's tighten this one up. Screen in. Let's clean this out a little bit more. I am going to replace the gasket on this one. I'm not going to cinch this down all the way because I'm going to need to position it. So this carb is done. All right, I'm just putting that in. There's the first one. Here's the second one. So let's start by cleaning out the holes. So it blows out here and it blows out here. This is, I guess, like an overflow. This main jet, this is the pilot jet. You see how you saw a tuff of air come out of here? Okay, looks good. So let's put on, let's see how this one fits in. That feels kind of stiff too. Let's take a look at the ball bearing in here. It's not stuck. So it looks like it's a little bit there's like some debris on the side of it. So let's just gently just rub it off. It's like a type of calcification. Okay, it's going in easier now, but it's I mean, it really slides up easily. It comes out too. Okay. Let me give it a little bit more, a couple more rubs. Okay, looks good. So let's put this on. Pop this back in. Put in the main jet. Main jet's wide open. Tighten this down. Let's take a look at the float height. Float needle looks brand new. This does not go in easily. Stand by, I need to get another. I think I have another one, so stand by. Okay, I have another one. I think it is. Looks brand new, actually. Yeah, it's brand new. Okay, so let's measure the float height. So I'm trying to get in the camera. So here's the first one. Looks like it's about looks a little bit big there. A little bit big, so I just slightly bent it. They have a special tool for this. I just don't have that special tool. And it's like about 24.5, and I just don't want to. Let me try it one more time. Because it's so close, and because it's 24 plus or minus a half. That's like 24.32 right there. That's about the same. So, good to go. So, this I'm gonna keep this. This looks brand new. That's clean. There's the pilot check. It's open. Oh yeah. It's good. That looks great. So I'm going to back it out 2 turns. So they're seated there. 1/2, 1, 1/2, 2. And I'm going to use the other gasket. The gasket really doesn't look that bad actually, but so this goes I'm going to test this one out just to make sure we're good to go. Good. Try the other one. Good. All right. So the carbs are done. So next we go to the bike.